Hello everyone, welcome to Race Spec Esports channel. Today we are starting with our GT3 championship round 2, and Ridvan F1 takes the lead. This was a trial race in order to make sure everything operates correctly. And soon we are going to start. When we start the race, I will talk about also about the last week's race. I know there was some problems in voice settings, but I tried to make sure everything is operating well now. But before starting, maybe it's better to talk about the rules. There are maximum medium tires should be used. And traction control is also banned. Last week we were in Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps with 25 laps in sunny track conditions, and today we will be in Sardegna Road Track B with 40 laps. Also with sunny conditions, of course. And now we are starting the qualifier. there will be 8 minutes of qualifier, and of course we hope also qualifying will be without any damage. The championship will consist of 10 rounds, and we will be finishing our championship at Suzuka circuit. Last week's fastest was Ridvan F1, but the champion was Blue Racer 7. Today it seems like most of the racers are racing with different cars with comparison to last week. Last week, Ridvan F1 was leading the race for the half of the laps, but after that, Blue Racer 7 increased his performance a lot, and he was able to win the race. But Ridvan F1 managed to be the fastest. We will see today how it's going to end up. As we can see for the qualifying times, Ridvan seems to be fastest again. In the last race, everybody did 2 pit stops, without exception. And the results were very close. I can say that last week's race was a very clean race, but as a player had some technical issue, V19 Y2B, so he didn't manage to finish the race. Okay, last week's pole positions, Blue Racer 7 was the winner, and after that Ridvan F1 was P2, and Lunacy with his car numbers 27, he was third. And the best team was a Bird team with 33 points. And in the Bird team, there are banana cake pie, both had one, and the lunacy. Minutes remaining. For the whole race season, I will try to help the team with my commentating, and I hope I can manage it well. Maybe I should mention about Murray Walker. He was, I think best commentator, and he passed away. His passion was inspiring, and commentating, it's not my job, but when I hear his commentating, it really gives people excitement, and it also motivates me to help the team. So everybody is pitting before the race. And soon we are starting the race. Maybe we can check the best qualifying times. So still its best lap belongs to the Ridvan F1. And after that I can see that most of the lap times are very close, like 1 minute 19 seconds. But it seems like Blue Racer 7, last week's champion, was also very fast. We are seeing Bolhard getting out of the pit lane. And this is the end of the qualifier with Ridvan F1. It is the fastest. We will see the competition between Blue Racer 7 and Ridvan F1 if it will continue. Now everybody is ready.
I'm rocking.
And now we are starting the very first lap of Sardegna road track B. And now race begins. Ridvan F1 takes the lead, and after that Yes, GT Banana Josh 1 and Blue Racer 7 is attacking. There is a increase of performance, I think, from GT Banana Josh 1. Ridvan F1 again takes the lead. They are very close, like... Oh, Bodhat 1 is sleeping. Ridvan F1 is trying to increase the gap. And GT Banana Josh 1 is trying to get ahead of him. Blue Racer 7 should close the gap. And Bodhat 1 is pushing Blue Racer 7 behind. And after that, Yaratal 84, he was successful in last week's race. His position, let me check. Yes, he finished the race in P4. But oh, there's something wrong with Blue Racer 7. He just hit the barrier. This is very bad for Blue Racer 7. Now Ridvan F1 is maybe more relaxed. And GT Banana Josh 1 should close the gap soon if he wants to be the first. Let's check who are the behind. Yes, again, Yaratal 84 is the fourth racer with his AMG GT3. There's an increase of performance from Bodhat 1 compared to last week. He finished the race 6th last week. And again, I want to tell you about the pole positions of the last week in Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. But we should check again the race situation. Yes, still Ridvan F1 remains to be the first, and GT Banana Josh 1 is trying to catch him up, but the gap between him and Ridvan F1 is opening up. Let's see, Banana Cake Pie. He's fifth. And last week he was also fifth. When we check the championship table for the last week, Blue Racer 7 was P1. And after that, Ridvan F1 was P2, and after the Lunacy was the third. Now he is 7th. Fourth position belonged to Yaratal 84, and after that Banana Cake Pie being 5th. and both had one being sixth. The lunacy today, I think, is not in his day because he finished last week's race third, but now he's sixth. He increased his position. First three still remains the same. I cannot see Blue Racer 7. And also Christopher Eck. Now Christopher Eck is 9th. It's really bad for Blue Racer 7. A little mistake cost him to be the last of the race. But no, we are at the very beginning of the race. We will see if he can manage to take the pole position again with his right strategy and also driving style. Ridwan Affan is increasing the gap between him and GT Banana Jashwan. There are 5 seconds. GT Banana Jashwan is losing a lot of time. There are 3 seconds between Banana Jashwan and both had one. And Yaratal 84, if he's narrowing his line, I think. Yes. Now he is third. He closed the gap very skillfully. Tires started to wear off, but I think it's very early for both had one to get into pit lane. We will see. Let's see Ridwan Affan's performance. His management of tires is much better. And GT Banana Jashwan. He's going with super soft tires. And I think he can go for more laps with them in order to catch Ridvan F1. While he is sleeping. Let's see the third racer. Both had one. His tires are much more in worse condition. He's going with soft tires. And rivalry between Yaratal 84 and him continues. And Yaratal is pushing him. Bothad 1 is defending himself, but Yaratal 84 is pushing from inside. Yes, defense still continues. Yaratal 84 is pushing a lot. I think one of the most interesting rivalries between them, because Ridvan F1, both had got out of the lane. Yes, and Yaratal 84 took advantage of this situation. I think insistence of Yaratal 84 was successful because he somehow managed to push Bothad 1 away from the racing line. And now we are seeing Macaulay 001. He didn't participate in last week's race. He's performing well in today's race, I think. He is now in the 4th place. But I must admit that Ridvan F1 is really fast and very consistent. And I feel very sorry about Blue Racer 7 because his racing style is very consistent, and just one mistake and now he is 7th. I want to check GT ban and Joshman because at the beginning of the race he was really fast, like he stayed in the 2nd place. Now we are seeing him in the 6th, and Macaulay 001 is 3rd. Yeah, Bothad 1 was getting out of the lane. I think cost him to lose his performance. Now he is 5th. It makes me think that maybe he shouldn't defend himself so much against Yaratal 84, so he wouldn't make the mistake. Macaulay 001 now in the pit lane and changing the tires and also both had one. Yeah, now he's in the tent. When we talk about the pit stops timing, it costs racers to 17 to 25 seconds loss. So racers should be very careful about pit strategy. Blue Racer 7 is now 6th. He was 7th. There's a rivalry between Macaulay 001 and Blue Racer 7. Rachel had 56, is 9th. Blue Racer 7 is changing the tires. He's going with medium. I'm not sure if it's the right time for him to change the tires, but we will see, of course. Maybe he undercuts with fresher tires to gain some positions, and after that he might be planning to keep his position. Rachel had 56, is racing with Audi R8 LMS, and his best lap time is 2 seconds behind when we compare with Ridvan F1's fastest lap. Let's get back to the fastest of the race. Yes, he's also changing the tires. And also Blue Racer 7 is almost 1 lap behind of Ridvan F1. For now, of course, because of the pit stop, Yaratal 84 is now in the first place with his AMG GT3. And after that, we are seeing the Lunacy in the second. He's racing with Subaru WRX GT3 car. Is going with medium tires, and I see the locking up of the tires. because of the inclination of the racing track Sardegna, right tires are wearing off much more compared to the left ones. The Lunas is now pushing Garetta 84. And Ridvan is in third place. Yes. There are just 2 seconds between him and the Garetta 84. Christoph, as I can see, Christopher is now in the 5th place. There's an increase in performance. And there are only 4 seconds between GT Banana Josh 1 and him. He's racing with Lexus RCF GT3. His tires are in very different conditions when I see. Right front is in the worst condition, and there are almost nothing in the left rear. Now he's in 4th place, and Banana Cake Pie is behind. Let's see if there's a competition now. Yes, he's following him behind, and Christopher will not allow him. Yes, Banana Cake Pie is trying to get inside. And Christoph is defending himself. Banana Cake Pie is pushing inside. And the section where I think where blue, I think yes, it was almost the same sector where Blue Racer 7 had the accident. Banana Cake Pie is getting a penalty. He's pushing inside again. He's pushing inside. Racers should be very careful in this kind of situations. Defenders may lose their places when they try so hard defending themselves. Yes, Banana Cake Pie is, yes, as I can see now, attacker just lost his place. Most of the times, one of them, if they are not careful, they just got out of the racing lane, and it cost the racers a lot of positions. Christopher, I think, didn't lose his cool. Now he's third. It's a very good performance from him, and we are now getting close to the half of the race. Banana Cake Pie is going with softer tires. Ridvan F1 is again going up. He is now in second, and there's nothing between him and GT Banana Dash 1. I just want to see how Ridvan F1 will just pass GT Banana Dash 1. Yes, it seems like a really clean pass. He's in control of the cars very well, so he just reacts to the situations very well. It was a very clean pass, and now, as I can predict from his performance, he will just go faster and faster. He is racing with his Huracan. I want to see the defense of Ridvan F1 and attack of GT Banana Dash 1. Still, it belongs to Ridvan, the fastest lap. But I can see that he didn't improve the timing of his fastest lap. And now GT Banana Dash 1 is pitting. It was a very fast pit, I think, and the gap between him and I don't know, the rest of the racers, I can say the gap is close, but he's still second. Ridvan F1 is opening the gap between him and the rest of the racers. And Blue Racer 7 is now 6th. And there are only 5 seconds for him to go up one place. Oh my god. Blue Racer 7 is, I don't know, maybe he's not in full control of the car. Last week, I really liked his driving style. He was very consistent, and it was a really smooth race. At the beginning of the race, I thought that Ridvan F1 is just going to finish the race, was going to finish the race first. But after Blue Racer 7's consistent driving and also fast driving, he was able to finish the race first. Now he's pitting and going with soft tires. There's a 1 minute gap between him and GT Banana Dash 1. And it seems like Retaliator 4 was not able to keep his leadership, at least at second place. Luckily, 001 is going with a good performance. But there are almost 9 minutes of gap between him and Lunacy. But I think there are more actions in this in today's race, because last week there was no crash at anything at all. There were only some technical issues. But I really wanted to see some, risky risky situations and some more actions. And I can tell that Blue Racer 7 did mistakes twice today. And now we are seeing him at the very last of the races. And Ball had won. He's in the champion team, Bird Racing team. And Banana Cake Pie, Delirici and him are in Bird team. As I can see, his teammate is doing well. And also Banana Cake is behind him. It's really important to mention that Ridvan F1 and GT Banana Josh 1 are also in the same team in the West Pacific Racing. Also, their teammate Christopher Egg, he's 8, but oh, there's something wrong there. Ridvan F1, he pits in for some fuel, I think. And after his stint, he will again keeps his first place, because there are 23 seconds between him and GT Banana Josh 1. But he's third. He's outside of my predictions. It's almost the 2/3 of the race. And everybody at this once got into pit lane. Now let's check who's using which tires. GT Banana Josh 1 is going with soft tires. But soon he may need to get into the pit lane, because he doesn't have much fuel left. After that, we are seeing the lunacy. Yes, his tires are in a bit bad conditions, but fuel condition is seem to be okay. Ridwan is going with super soft tires. They're almost one lap between him and Christopher. I think Ridwan F1 will manage to be increasing his position when we check the first and second racers. And Yeretal 84 is going with medium tires. And McLeay is coming behind with again medium tires. And Banana Cake Pie is racing with soft tires. But Hot One, he needs to get into the pit lane. Tires are wearing off. Yes, he is now in the pit lane. And Rachel Head is going with medium tires. And after that we are seeing Christopher with his super soft tires. Blue Racer 7 is still stable with in 6th place, but Banana Cake Pie is pushing him. Blue Racer 7 defends himself. Blue Racer 7 should be very careful when we check his performance today. He needs to stay in the pit lane while defending himself. Banana Cake Pie is pushing. Here, this could be the place where Banana Cake Pie can maybe get in front of Blue Racer 7. but he increased the gap. 2 minutes. Yaratal 84 seems to manage to be the fourth in front of McLeay 001. Blue Racer 7 is increasing the gap. Ridvan F1, he's really fast. There are 1 lap between both Hard 1 and him. Christopher is coming behind both Hard 1. We are getting very end of the race. Let's see some live timings. Ridvan F1 is fastest, and he still couldn't manage to beat his fastest record in the race. He did it at the very beginning, but he's very consistent in comparison between his best lap and last lap. And after that, we are seeing Yaratal. He did his best in the sector 3, and McLeay 001 in sector 2. Drivers seem to be very consistent, but Rachel had there are 7 minutes, 9 minutes almost time gap between his best and last lap. Now we are in the 32nd lap. 8 laps left. I want to see our fastest of the last week and also this week. He did his best in the first sector. And the Lunacy and GT Banana Joshua is very close. They are real close. Let's see if GT Banana Joshua is going to be able to cut back. GT Banana Joshua is just following the racing line of the Lunacy. Christoph is giving away for the faster racers. gap between the Lunacy and GT Banana Dash 1 is opening up again. And you're at a 84. There are 50 minutes between Ridvan F1 and him, and 20 minutes between GT Banana Dash 1, who is third now. Yeratal 84 somehow managed to be the fourth in the races. For now, there have been 2 races, but for the whole 2 race, he was somehow able to be the fourth. Blue Racer 7 is stable, and he is, I think, trying to just keep his place. Last week, the Lunacy was third in the race, and Blue Racer 7 is again. I want to tell you that he was first, and there was a very clean driving from him, and clean racing. But today he was inconsistent, and in some places he wasn't able to keep his car on track. Today I'm seeing a very good performance from GT Banana Dash 1. He finished 6th last week. Sorry, 7. He finished 7 last week. But today there's a very good performance from him. I sometimes show the fastest car. Now Ridvan F1, he gets his first penalty of the race. He wasn't in the track limits. Yes, I sometimes show Ridvan F1 because he's very ahead of the rest of the racers, and there is not much competition between him and the second driver. So I just want to see the rivalry between other racers. As you can see, there are almost there's 29 seconds of gap between him and the first racer. Blue Racer 7 is doing his second pit. He needs to keep his place. And Ridvan F1 is also doing his second pit. Three laps left till we finish the race. Ridvan F1 is first, and he improved his fastest lap. Yes, again, I can tell that all the racers did 2 pit stops. Yes, there's a rivalry and McLeay is closing the gap. He gets inside and now he needs to just keep his place and be more fast. But Yarata 84 will not give up, I think. And also behind there's a rivalry between Rachel Head, 56, and Christopher Eck, 12. McLeay just slides a bit. And Rachel at 56 just got out of the track, but now he is again in the lane. Yarata 84 will not allow McLeay 001 to be fourth. He needs to keep his fourth place. And I think he wants to keep his fourth place. GT Banana Josh 1 is in third. Sometimes he was second and he managed to increase the gap between him and the third racer, but in general he's going stable at the third place. And final lap. There's a 6 seconds gap. I think Grid 1 F1 feels very comfortable. Pole 1, 2, 3 should be just careful in order to achieve their positions. There's not much more result changing situation as I can see, but here Yarata 84 is pushing hard to finish the race fourth. Now McLeay is fourth. Yes, Ridvan F1 is the fastest and the best racer in today's race. And Telunisi becomes second. There's an improvement here. He was third last week. And Blue Racer 7 is sixth, despite the bad mistakes from him today. Christoph and Rachel Head is pushing, but he managed to finish ninth. There are much more actions in comparison to last week's race, and just a little bit more of actions. But I feel that in the coming races there will be much more actions and rivalries and change of places, so I can't wait to see our next races. Thank you for staying with us, and congratulations to the pole first Ridvan F1. Next week we are in Mount Panorama with 22nd laps. So thanks for watching again, and make sure to subscribe to our channel, and have a good Saturday. This is Larzan, and I tried to commentate, and see you soon.